throat. What's with the teeth?
We're talking about an awesome game. I needed the teeth for it.
And we're back. That's right. You're on the Mozu Report. Jamie, thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely, guys. Some of you may have noticed I've been talking on and off now for like 2 weeks about us reviewing a game.
Yes.
So, and it just never happened. According to you guys, you're going to think Eric's full of crap. Well, I'm not full of crap. Here it is. Bam. We're talking about, well, Jamie, tell them what we're talking about.
From Cryptozoic Entertainment, we are bringing from the world of True Blood, which is why I got these things, is Night Eternal, the game.
Night Eternal, the game. That's right.
This thing's heavy.
It is a little heavy, isn't it?
Is.
I mean, dear God, people, let me tell you. All right, small box. About the same size for those that have bought a bunch of crypto games.
Yeah.
Same size as, say, Epic Spell Wars or something like that. About the same thing. Or Food Fight, another good game from crypto. But this thing has got to weigh I'm going to say two or more pounds this thing weighs.
Yes.
It is monstrous. All right, so Jamie, who designed the sucker for crypto?
Rob Heinsoo actually did it, who actually designed Epic Spell Wars too.
Get out of town. Say, gosh. We've played Epic Spell Wars.
Yes,
we like that one. So now what we need to do is figure out, do we like this one? So let's get a little background first. Let's get a little background here. I'll close this back up. The game was released on 6 November.
Yes, it is.
So we're only a couple of days behind actually getting this out. And we've had the copy for, a month now?
Yes.
So, yeah, we did get a review copy to mess with, which is very cool. Thank you, Crypto. And
we played it constantly.
We did play it a bunch because we wanted to give you an in-depth interview.
Yes.
Now, inside this very heavy box, Jamie, what do we have?
We have a lot of things. There's 100 cards total. You got 70 agent cards, and you got 30 immortal cards. You also have 5 loyalty tokens, and loyalty tokens is you have 2 factions. You got your authority faction and your monarchy faction. Now during the game you're going to decide which faction you are, and that decides by how many cards you play and what power level they are.
Right. Basically, as Jamie said, in the agent and immortal cards, and you'll see this in the the turn video that we've also done for this. You'll get to see how the game plays.
You get to see how the game is played.
But you can't really see them on camera. That's fine. All the cards have a number value on them. If you've played 2 authority cards and the total's only 3, when you hit the third card, because the game consists of a number of rounds.
Yes.
Each round has 3 battles in it.
Yes.
Each battle is 3 cards around the table, one at a time by the players, and it's your faction loyalty is based on the highest of the ones. So if you've got so if you've got a 4 total in your authority, but then you lay down a 12 at the end on your last turn for monarchy, that's the one you're going for, and you don't have a choice there. Well, your choice was don't play the damn card if that's not what you wanted to do.
Well, how do you win the game?
You win the game by knocking another player out.
Well, how do you knock them out?
All right. Well, the heft, the weight of this game is this bag right here. I mean, because as we said, there's only 100 cards. There's only 100, 70 and 30, and a bunch of
tokens.
And some tokens, some cardboard. So how in the hell does it weigh so much?
Shiny!
Oh, thank you, Corey Jones, let me tell you, and Rob. Yes, you've got glass beads, 4 days, some big black, some red, and some white. This represents the blood.
Blood?
Yes, the blood. Oh, dear God, there she goes. This represents the blood that the players are fighting for. The players are representing an old school vampire.
Yes.
You know, you're going back to the councils. You're going back to the guys behind the scenes in the shadows. That's where it comes from, the world of True Blood.
Yeah,
but you're not going to see Sookie and those guys from there.
It goes by the game that is actually from True Blood. It's the political power game they play, like all the aristocrats and everything like that.
Right, yeah. This is all about the backdoor dealings and the high level stuff. And it really is good. It gives you that feel of being in a vampire world without being overwhelmed by the fact, you don't have the Sookie. All right.
I'm
See,
Bill Compton.
so you've got your tokens, and I'm not going to worry about the play too much because you're going to see an entire turn, and we're going to talk through that while you're seeing it, so you'll get that. Basically, every turn though, some of your blood, the players start out with a certain amount, and it's 15. If there's 4 people playing, you get 15 blood for each player. So of course everybody gets 60. When one player is out of blood at the end of a turn, it's over.
Done.
He's out. Hit the road, Jack. And the others count up their blood that they have left. And the person with the most blood, aka victory points, is the winner. Very thematic, works pretty well, I'll have to say. And one of the cool things that I like about this game, Jamie.
You like it.
Well, of course I do, is playing this game, I'm a popular person. Everybody wants to sit to my left.
Yeah.
Because the oldest guy goes first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Be smart enough not to sit on my right next time.
It's a strategy to sit on the right for me. Because then
Yeah.
I know what everyone else plays, and I can beat them by playing the highest card.
Right.
Or try. So.
All right. Amongst the numbers, there's another bit to these cards. There's 3 copies of each card.
Yes.
And they have differing values. They have a low, medium, high for each.
Smart, by the way.
Yes, very smart idea. And the reason the numbers are, they vary so much is because if first turn, I go first, I lay down a card. Doesn't matter what number I went first, my card triggers. There's also card text. It's just not a numbers game. There's card text that affects everything, from the blood that you've put out in the different bets to the whole spiel. And, you want it to trigger. I laid down a 2, so if Jamie's got a card, she lays it down. She did an 8. Well, she's got 6 more power than I do, but her card doesn't trigger.
Yep.
You've got to play equal to or lower to get your card to trigger.
So if you want that big, beefy guy to be out, you either have to go first to get the card to trigger, or you have to play equal. But if you just want the strength on the board to get the blood from the stakes, then play the high card. But if you want to mess with everyone, go for the lowest stake, which you can.
Or medium. I mean, there's times if they play high, it happens. What I've seen is that, you know what? I don't even want to talk about that yet. Let's go ahead. Let's show them a turn.
Yeah.
Guys, all right, we're going to cut to a tape. This is recorded about last week. We got a 5-player game going. Let's take it away. So, as we talked about earlier, the old man gets to go first. Why? Because I'm old. Thank you, Lessa. And
Should I flip over?
yes, please. We'll set the stakes. Thank you, Jamie. And it is a 7, so monarchy. So 7 into the monarchy stake.
And 4 into authority.
And 4 into the authority.
Respect my authority. Can't not say that.
Nerds. Actually, let's do this like we did last time. There we are.
Old man having changed up.
You know what? It's my party. Do it if I want to. All right. First turn. Screw it. I get to go first. I'll do it. Werewolf. So I get to look at the top 3 cards, and I will get to trigger its text no matter what. Sure. Drainer. Steal a random agent card from the foe with the strongest alliance. Then they bleed 2. I don't even care. It just got me 10 on the board. It's probably a dumb move, but whatever. Okay. No one ever said I was good at this game. Mike.
Let's see. Go apostate. Doesn't trigger. But
Does not trigger. Apostate. Kristen?
I'm gonna go drainer. So,
There you go.
so steal a random agent card from the foe with the strongest alliance. That foe bleeds 2 out of the game.
That's right. That would be stealing from our old man there, from the boy toy.
Just
And
to
bleed
get
2 out of the game, sir.
on the board.
All right. Throw that into the... All right. Does not trigger, but Jamie drops a 12.
Okay, and I shall also play a drainer.
Yes.
And cheers.
Wow. 3 drainers on the board.
Where's the Trinity thing if you need one?
All right. Jamie played the highest untied card, so hers is the first card of the second battle.
To the foe of your choice to draw an agent card.
Oh, and she tells Mike to draw an agent card.
And I shall match with the Imperious.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
And that would be you. And you get to give me an authority card. Or
Nice.
blood.
All right, so I will play the Blood Knight. Draw an immortal card. When scoring this battle, each of your monarchy cards that is not at least 8 strength counts as 8.
Son of a bitch.
Sir?
Apostate. Another one.
Oh, wow.
Move blood from the monarchy blood stake to the authority. Equal the number of cards in my hand. I have 4.
Okay. Everybody make sure that you've got your right token out to show what your... All right, there we go, there we go.
Yes, I'll match and draw 1 agent card from each player who favors the authority. So
Two.
All right, so 4 each one, so you get to draw your card.
I get to draw.
Right. Kristen, not worried about winning this round. She is just worried about screwing with people. That's
You go first, Eric.
All right.
Because
Who
2 of us
does?
tied.
Oh, that's
We're
right,
at
they-
6 and we're the highest. Eric goes first because me and him tied.
That's right. So I will drop. I'll drop the Queen of Celts. Discard all but 1 of your agent cards. Draw an equal number of agent cards to replace them. Then draw an immortal. I have 4 agent cards. I will keep 1. I will draw 3 agent cards and 1 immortal card. Thank you very much. Mikey.
So you're at 27.
I am
20.
at 29.
So I'm going to drop the tax collector.
Okay.
I'm going to say monarchy. Each foe who favors chosen faction must pay you in blood equal to the number of cards in your hand. In their hands.
In our hands?
In their hands.
Oh, dear God. 1,
So,
2, 3, 4,
Since
5.
mine are the same, would I?
You don't favor
so I'm
anything,
kind
so
of
you
like-
Yeah, you don't favor either. All right, I have 5 cards in hand, sir.
I had 6.
Okay.
Okay, so if this card ability resolves, it can form a trinity with any 2 authority cards that share a name.
Alright, so
Authorities
These two.
cards.
These 2.
So
The
everybody gives her
apostates.
8.
Blood, please.
Oh, God. Okay, that is a trinity. Triggered by extra stuff instead of the standard, but still a trinity. Kristen gets
Thank
8
you.
blood from each, because that was the middle cost.
play werewolf.
Jamie's going to play a werewolf, hoping to outscore me on the monarchy side.
I'm hoping.
I'm at 29. She's at 18. She needs an 11 monarchy to do it. And, excuse me, she whiffed. Or she's playing Chicken Little at this point. Who knows?
No, but
And what does that do?
no, you still blood. You still draw an agent card. Tell the foe of your choice to draw an agent card while you draw an immortal card.
I draw an agent.
All right, Fez draws himself an agent card. Fezinator, last card of the battle, sir.
The foe to my left must give me a monarchy card or 5 blood.
All right, let's see if I got an extra monarchy card to give. Oh, look, I do.
Yay.
Ravager over to Fez. All right, so when it comes down to it, I have 29 for the monarchy. Mike has 30. Oh, Mike wins the authority. I win the monarchy. Math is not my strong point this evening. Everyone draw an agent card. All right. Now, the second and subsequent battles in this game are all based on the number of cards you have in hand. I have 5.
I definitely.
4.
6.
You're up.
I
You
go
both
first.
have
No,
4.
Jamie has 4.
Tie. The only time when a tie doesn't trigger is when it's counting the strings. But
it's
in
the
a normal
oldest?
tie, the oldest breaks it. So I go first.
Right. All right.
6 to authoritarian.
6 to the authority, 3 to the monarchy. It's a really small stake, so. All right, and we're back.
I got something else.
Oh, you do. You got a,
I
it's a little
tried
red
biting
right in
these,
there.
but they
Yeah.
hurt. They're
Well,
not
they're
blood.
glass. It's a good thing she's pretty. Yeah. All right. So now, one thing that I've noticed in this game, when you first play it, you get thinking, all right, it's just a numbers game, and there's this, that, and the other. Now, there's, as I think you'll agree, Jamie, there's a lot of strategy to this game.
A lot of strategy.
You play it 3-4 times, you start seeing some things going on. Maybe it's 3-4 times because we're slow and we're not like really cool super gamers that catch things first off. But as we played it more,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of strategy. There's only one bad thing about this game that I saw personally. There's a keyword that hopefully you guys will see in the rule book that Crypto did miss. I love you guys, but hey, we all make mistakes. And I well
It's
know
a
that
small
writing
mistake.
rule books is one of the hardest damn things about a game. They use a keyword called slay and it says slay a card of equal strength or lower strength, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, that's destroy.
Clearly.
I get it. It's not in the rule book and it's never in a text card. So there might be some questions from some of the outside folks that play the game. They pick up the game because of the license. They might pick it up because of that, not be regular gamers. They might be confused. Once somebody smacks them in the side of the head, however, and says, hey, dummy, that's destroy, they'll be fine. The only other issue I had was it doesn't discuss a good way to track your blood debt.
True. What is blood debt?
All right, blood debt real quick. You may not have enough blood to put into the stake or to get rid of because a card text goes off. You don't automatically lose.
Nope.
You go into debt. And you checks for if you have any blood at the very end of the turn. So if you
Yes.
somehow manage to win a stake and pay back your debt,
You're
boom,
still in.
you're good. There's no real intuitive way to do that. What we've come to do is just take extra blood out of the bank,
then
lay
flip
it in
it
front of the
upside down.
player upside down to say, hey, dummy, you're in debt that much.
Yes.
That's worked for us. I'd like to find something else. And
Pen and
I
paper.
got to be honest, this is nitpicking here, guys.
Oh.
It really is. Yeah, and I'm good at
Jeez.
that. But this is a good game.
It's excellent.
I liked it a lot. Jamie, what are your thoughts overall on the game?
Very good game. Complete game. With this game, it's strategy based, and you don't know what's going to happen. You can have your fast games, you can have your good games. Like if you're in debt, you can win a huge pot and then suck blood from other players. And like we had a game where someone took 18 blood from each
player. Yeah,
with
it was.
with a game trigger called Trinity.
All right, so now you mentioned Trinities.
Yes.
How does a Trinity work, Jamie?
Now Trinity works now with each card you play, they have a number on it, and they have a name on it. So if you play 3 of the same copy, which there's 3 copies of every card besides
Right.
immortal cards,
Yes, those are unique,
it
of course.
triggers off a Trinity. Now when you trigger a Trinity, you you pretty much suck the blood from your other vampires for the middle value of each card you played.
Right, as we mentioned earlier, the cards have 3 values, usually a high, medium, low. You get the medium
Yeah, so if I played a 6, 7, 8, I would get 7 blood from everyone else.
from everyone. That's right.
So what's new for Mozu Productions?
All right, Mozu, of course, we've got more of these coming up. We've got a couple other game reviews. We want to mess with this more often. You and I have a game that we're working on. It should be first play tested next week on the
Lots of work.
16th. A deck builder with something extra. Yes,
wondered
quite.
what that is.
A little bit of something else. All right, so that's pretty. And then, of course, you always have meta.
Always.
Always.
Episode coming up soon.
Yeah, new episode of Meta coming out soon. And if you're looking for custom art, this young lady just happens to be an
And
artist.
the holidays are
Holidays
up.
are coming. You want a cool gift? Look on Mozu Pro Facebook, and you'll see an ad to get a hold of this youngster and get yourself something cool. All right, so a quick wrap up of the game. Jamie, what did you think of the game as a whole?
Impressive game.
All right.
Lots of strategy, really good.
Yes, absolutely. Lots of replay value. Lots of good stuff.
As you can tell in the cards.
Yeah,
really
these
sleepy.
cards are torn up and they need sleeved. It's really rough. Because we played it and enjoyed it a lot.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to say it's 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
First
Pretty
Mozu
good.
review, I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5. Lots of replay. Rob knocked it out of the park. Corey and crew, getting him to do this, spot on.
Good job.
Good job, rock and roll. Brings in the thought of that license to grab people without
It
beating them
does.
over the head.
Agreed.
So. Oh, wow. And, with that, folks, I'm just going to say, Jamie, thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
It was really good. Guys, we're here. You're there. You should be here. It's the Mozu Report. We'll be back.
Later, guys.
Strangers in the night, anticipating. Show me your fangs. Don't ever make that face.
Ugly face?
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah,
Watch
not getting a date looking like that. Let me tell you. Oh.